So guys, welcome to selling your script to Star Trek The Next Generation. I still can't believe it in ways, because at the time, I didn't have an agent. I had written nothing. Well, I wrote a lot of short stories, science fiction stories, submitting them to magazines, Amazing Stories, the magazine of science fiction and fantasy. And so that was what I was trying to do, become a sci-fi writer. I submitted to Star Trek The Next Generation and I sold the script, but I haven't really talked about exactly what happened. A little bit in my book, I described a bit, but so there I was at home talking to my buddy George. We were on the phone, both big talkers, big yappers, big long conversations, and the call waiting went off. These were the days of landlines. So I was on a corded line, talking up a storm, boom, the call waiting goes through. Click over. Hi, can I speak to Will Stitt? Sure. This is Mr. Vanderbunt from Paramount Pictures. Richard Vanderbunt from Paramount Pictures. I'm like, okay. Now, what went through my mind is that, and now subsequently I understand, he's calling just to say, thanks, but no thanks. We passed, good luck, kid, and maybe next time. So I say, okay. He's like, we're very interested in purchasing your script. And it's, one of those like time-stopping moments where everything just stops and everything gets really surreal and strange and everything telescopes. I was, whoa, bouncing off the walls, of course, and all. And then finally, when I kind of collected myself, I was like, wow, the reactions you must get, and he goes, yes. He's like, I'm used to it. And he pretty much said that he does a lot of, at the time, he does a lot of calling to guest stars for Cheers at the time. Cheers was still on the air. And, hiring them, saying, you got the part. Because he was the business affairs, so he's the one who cuts the contracts and the checks for Paramount. And I was just like, okay, next steps. He's like, you'll be getting the contract in the mail, well, FedEx soon, blah, blah. And, here's some particulars, blah. And I think at the time too, I was like, oh, well, what is my credit going to read? And all. And he's like, well, you have to get the contract and we'll discuss. And, that's off to the side in the future. So there you go. When I sold to Star Trek The Next Generation, still an incredible moment that I still can't quite believe. I sold the Next Gen after that. I pitched to Voyager, The Dead Zone, other Hollywood projects. But Next Generation will remain always the most special and most sort of, life-changing time. And to think that I just thought they were calling just to say, hey, kid, good luck. We'll see you maybe another time. But no, they never do things like that. Why would they waste their time, right? So what do you think? Have you ever had that earth-shattering moment in your life where everything just kind of stops and becomes a huge wow in your life? Give us your feedback. Give us your thoughts. Hope you enjoy. Hope you're subscribing. See you soon.